At the same time, there are also some ways in which Trump would be more dangerous now than he was in 2016. To start off with, at the time, he had no political experience. He did not have a trusted team of people who actually shared his worldview. He barely had control over his own Republican Party, which was at the time uh, constituted of many representatives and senators who publicly ambivalent about him and privately disdained him. And he didn't have a clear sense of the institutional transformations that he wanted to make. I think all of these things are now different. He has 4 years of experience in executive office. He has built a deep bench of loyalists who would be willing to do his bidding from day one. The Republican Party has transformed itself. There's been a lot of personnel turnover. A lot of the people who are now in the House of Representatives and a good number of people who are now in the Senate ran as Trump Republicans and won primaries as Trump Republicans. So they're much more aligned with his political agenda. And many of the rest of them have made a political turn where they've cast the lot in with Donald Trump because they realized that was the price of survival in Republican politics. He has a deep bench of loyalists who've actually been in office with him at this point, perhaps in lower positions initially, but who understand how the federal bureaucracy works. And finally, he's out for revenge. He has a sense that the institutions hampered what he was able to do and came after him when he was out of office. And now it's time to dismantle them, to make sure that what he calls the deep state can no longer contain him. And so these are all reasons to think that a second Trump presidency would be more dangerous than the first.